Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, we are from Group 4. Before we start our presentation, let me introduce myself. My name is Ajeng Altasya as a moderator, and there is also my partners with me is Ainina Putri, Ariqah Ayu Maharani, and Khoirunnisa Fauziah. So today we would like to present our presentation with the title is Chatbot. Next. Okay, this is the table of contents of our material. The first is Eliza and Alice chatbot, and the second is cookie, and the third is turning test and Lubner prize, and the last is using chatbots for teaching English. Eliza. Between 1964 and 1966, Eliza was born, one of the very first conventional agents. Its creator, Joseph Weizenbaum, was a researcher at the famous Artificial Intelligence Laboratory of MIT. His goal was to enable a conversation between a computer and a human user. More precisely, the program stimulates a conversation with a Rogerian physical analysis, whose method consists in reformulating the patient words to let him explore his thought himself. Next. The program, or ELIZA, was rather rudimentary at that time. It consists in recognizing keywords or expression and displaying in return question constructed from these keywords. When the program does not have an answer available, it displays a "I understand" that is quite effective, albeit laconic. Next. Okay. Weizenbaum explained that his primary intention was to show the superficiality of communication between a human and a machine. He was very surprised when he realized that many users think that the program was without real intelligence and devoid of any feelings and emotion. He even said that his secretary would secretly consult Eliza to solve his personal problem, forcing the researcher to unplug the program. Conversing with a computer thinking it is a human being is one of the criteria of Turing's famous test. Artificial intelligence is said to exist when a human cannot discern whether or not the interlocutor is human. Eliza is in this sense passed the test brilliantly according to its users. Eliza just opened the way to what has cancelled Chatbots, an abbreviation of Chatterbot itself, and abbreviation of Chatterbot literally talking bot. Next. The second is Alice. Alice, or Artificial Linguistic Internet Computer Entity, is a free software chatbot created in AIML, Artificial Intelligence Markup Language, an open minimalist stimulus response language for creating personalities like Alice. Alice is a language process chatbot and robotic programs that engage in electronic chat with humans. It operates in an exploratory fashion by applying its conversation based on human entry input. Alice performs automated action, such as immediate chat response when a user begins typing a conversation. Alice is also known as AliceBot or Alice. Originally, Alice was inspired by the ELIZA program. In 1995, its inceptor, Richard Wallace, it has received many updates, primarily due to change in a coding language that powers the bot. Alice has won many awards and is three-time Uber Prize winner, an award for accomplished humanoid and talking robot. Next. The Alice program stimulates chatting with a real person over the internet. It also displays its version of Alice, a young-looking woman who, in human years, tells a user her age, hobbies, and other interesting facts, as well as a response to the user's dialogue. Alice with a great linguistic deflection. A linguistic deflection is a way for a chatbot to avoid responding to an input it doesn't understand by giving a can response. For instance, the monkey chatbot we built for PG tips would respond, keep it tea, and variants anytime it would not understand what someone would to say. A linguistic deflection is usually the first barrier of defense before the chatbot has used a fallback system. Back to Alice. Alice makes exceptional use of linguistic deflection by using vague but not monotonous sentences. For instance, if you ask it, why are apples red? It will reply with a linguistic deflection. Okay, next. Okay, the next will deliver by Ainina Amanda Putri. For Ainina Amanda Putri, the times is yours.
All right, thank you, Ajeng. So Alice does a fantastic job at answering the user. Not answering anything would be the worst, obviously. All the while not really answering, it doesn't know the answer to the question without losing the user completely. Answering 404 input unknown or some coded thing would disengage the user instantly. It is a tricky thing to achieve. Great linguistic deflections need to be vague enough that they apply to many circumstances, varied enough that the user doesn't run into the same one every single time, and clear enough that the user doesn't believe he or she made a mistake in his or her phrasing. The next one there is Cookie AI, also known as Mitsuku. Cookie is an embodied AI bot designed to befriend humans in the metaverse. Previously known as Mitsuku, Cookie is a chatbot built on the Pandora Bots AI ML technology by Steve Warswick. Cookie is the world's most popular English language social chatbot, having exchanged over 1 billion messages with an estimated 25 million human and users on the web, streaming and social media and various messaging applications. Why we using Cookie? Because it opens up a 24/7 real-time communication channel. We can chat with Cookie whenever we want. For example, when our friends aren't online or we need someone to talk to, and we can try various interesting and worth to try games. Cookie is a 5-time winner of a Turing test competition called the Luminar Prize, for which it holds a world record. Cookie is available to chat via online portal, also on Facebook, Twitch, group chat, Telegram, Kik Messenger, Discord, Skype was removed by its developer. However, Cookie has accounts on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Twitter, as well as a game on Roblox. Contrary it to task-oriented chatbots employed for business automation, Cookie is designed for conversation with humans, which is why they thread an average of 64 messages with her per session. That's 8 times the industry standard and 3 times higher than Microsoft Xiaoi's comparable popular Chinese social bot, now with a $1 billion valuation. And there is Alan Turing. So Alan Turing, full name is Alan Matheson Turing. He was born on June 23, 1912 in London, England. He was a British mathematician and logician who made significant contribution to mathematics, cryptanalysis, logic, philosophy, and mathematical biology, as well as to the new fields later known as computer science, cognitive science, artificial intelligence, and artificial life. He also the founder of the Turing test.
Okay, next. Okay, the next will be delivered by Ariqah Ayu Maharani. For Ariqah, the time is yours.
All right, thank you, moderator. Turing test. The Turing test is a way of testing whether or not a computer is capable of thinking like a human being in artificial intelligence or AI. The Turing test is named after Alan Turing, an English computer scientist, cryptanalysis mathematician, and theoretical biologist who created it. Turing suggested that a computer has artificial intelligence if it can imitate human responses in specified situations. The original Turing test necessitates three terminals, each physically isolated from the other two. The first terminal is controlled by a computer, while the other two are controlled by humans. Next, we have the Loebner Prize. The Loebner Prize, named after its founder and philanthropist Hugh Loebner, is an annual global competition that puts artificial intelligence to the test AI. The competition is based on the Turing test, which was devised in 1950 by the British polymath Alan Turing to determine if machines can be called artificially intelligent. A panel of human judges must ask questions of both a person and a computer program to decide which in this test. The computer program's objective is to answer questions in the manner of a human, causing the judges to wrongly judge them as a human rather than artificial. Turing suggested that the machines capable of doing this task may be said to be thinking. Next, we have the ELIZA effect. Many people link the term ELIZA effect with Joseph Weizenbaum's ELIZA program, which he created in the mid-1960s. ELIZA was one of the first chatbot systems to come close to passing the Turing test, that is, convincing human users that a text answer was provided by a human rather than a machine. Many chatbots operated by taking in user terms and spitting them out in intelligent-looking forms. The ELIZA effect rather refers to the advancement of artificial intelligence. That is, the idea that individuals might incorrectly ascribe meanings to symbols or words that they attribute to artificial intelligence and technology. The ELIZA effect is beneficial for creating mock AI complete systems, but it may also mislead or confuse users. The concept might be beneficial in analyzing contemporary AI systems like Siri, Cortana, and Alexa. And the last, we have using a chatbot for teaching English. A chatbot is a program that is distinguished from other computer applications by simulating an intelligent conversation with human users via auditory or textual methods. AI chatbots can help students to learn with flexibility in giving lessons due to the individual language competence of the participants. However, in our opinion, these interactions tend to be tedious and repetitive. making them ineffective in engaging learners and providing a personalized learning experience. The learners who are willing to learn with an AI chatbot must be patient enough to respond to a series of automated messages which are sent from the chatbot programs. The idea of applying it to the teaching in a foreign language classes would be acceptable if the teacher also considers the level and ability of the students. If they are mature enough to force themselves into autonomous learning, there is a high possibility it's successfully carried out since one of the main goals of, of its application is to avoid making students bored in their learning and improve the quality of the learning process, especially with the mobile and social network.
Okay, that's all from us. Thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.